Hi, this is Rick Hager. Thank you for taking the time to join me today as we discuss the rise of a new company called Visi. Visi is a lifestyle company offering unique weight loss, energy, and wellness products. Our discussion today will be about what makes the Visi products unique and special, which is a proprietary formulation of highly exotic ingredients from Scandinavia. These ingredients boast extraordinary weight loss and health benefits. We're going to look at the efficacy of the remarkable flagship ingredient. We're going to take a look at the business opportunity and the outlook or window of opportunity for the next 3 to 5 years with this company. Now, before we begin, I want you to know that I'm an independent Visi distributor, and I produced this audio on my own, so I assume sole responsibility for its content. I think the best place to start is to share with you a little about myself so you know what gets me here. I have a background in real estate and also as a sales and marketing trainer. I used to hold business events around North America, and if you've ever heard of business gurus like Tom Hopkins, Brian Tracy, or Jim Rohn, these are speakers who would speak at our events. I eventually became stressed out and dissatisfied wrestling with a dual career, and exactly at that same time in my life, fortunately, I met a man who was a multimillionaire who opened my eyes to the possibility in direct sales and network marketing. I learned that it was possible to build an income and that if it was done right, even when I stopped working, that income would flow to me for the rest of my life. I studied everything I could learn about it, found some tremendous mentors, and I went to work full-time in this business. And that was 20 years ago. We've built teams of hundreds of thousands of people, and though I'm pretty low-key, our lifestyle has been simply amazing. It's the best decision I've ever made. Now, I was taking a break in 2012 after a company I'd been with for several years was sold when I received a phone call from a friend who wanted to introduce me to Mr. Kent Lewis, who is the founder and CEO of Visi. We had a number of phone conversations and a live meeting in New York, and as we talked, I found that Kent and I shared many of the same values and philosophies. He told me the Visi story, and I quickly became excited because of my years of experience. I really knew exactly what it was that he had. He sent me the Visi product samples, which my wife and I began to use and find benefit from, and ultimately we enrolled as the first and master distributor in the company. Now, before I go into the details regarding Visi, I'd like to share with you a quick history lesson on our industry of network marketing. Once you understand what I'm about to share with you, you will see why I was so excited about Visi. Now, here's the concept, so listen very carefully. In the last several decades, any company that has introduced a new exotic ingredient, fruit, herb, or botanical that had real health benefits and was first to market with that story has gone on to do hundreds of millions in sales and thus created millionaires in our industry. If you can be first to market or a category creator with a hot story, and if it's done well, and I must stress that, it has to be done well, you can create massive success. Now, let me give you a few examples. In 1978, Forever Living Products was first to bring to the market a new botanical formulation called aloe vera. They were a product category creator, meaning they brought to the market for the first time a new category of product that the world had not heard of before. Today, because of the work of that company, you can walk into any health food store or grocery store in North America, and for the most part, you can find aloe vera products. In other words, there are hundreds of competitors manufacturing aloe vera-based products. But despite all of that competition, Forever Living still dominates their market niche, selling more aloe vera than any other company, and at a higher price. How do they do that? It's the power of being first to market. That's the power of being a category creator. And by the way, they remain one of a handful of companies that do in excess of $1 billion a year in our industry. In 1984, Metal Botanical brought to the market a product called KM. This product had exotic ingredients that people had not seen before. It looked like bug juice and tasted like it, but nonetheless, it became a very successful company, doing hundreds of millions in sales, creating many millionaires. In fact, some popular companies today were started with money earned at Metal. Then in 1996 came Morinda, the company that introduced Tahitian noni to the world. And like Forever Living and Metal, they were first to market in that situation. Morinda had done hundreds of millions in sales, and there have been hundreds of knockoffs of that product. But like its predecessors, they dominate their market niche, selling more noni than any other company in the world and at a higher price. And they've also created scores of millionaires. After Morinda came Zango in 2002, and they brought to the world the exotic mangosteen fruit. They enjoyed tremendous growth and created many millionaires over the last 10 years. And again, there have been tons of knockoffs, but no one has sold more mangosteen than Zango. Then in 2003 came the product Goji, marketed by Free Life International. Interestingly, Free Life had average sales until they launched their goji fruit product, and that's precisely when their sales surged through the roof and created tons of success. And then, of course, in 2005, Manavi came along and really educated the world on the health benefits of the acai berry. Hundreds of millions in annual sales and multimillionaires were created. Knockoffs everywhere at lower prices, but you guessed it, Manavi dominates its market niche, selling more acai than anyone. That's the power, again, of being first to market and a category creator. Now, I could go on, I could get deeper, but I think you get the picture. Why am I sharing this? Because before you can truly understand the window of opportunity that exists with Visi, you have to know what historically has worked in this industry. Now, with that backdrop set, let's talk about Visi. Visi products center on weight loss, energy, wellness, and anti-aging. What makes Visi products so special is our proprietary formulations that are fused into each product. Exclusive to Visi, this formulation features an exotic, almost mystical ingredient from Scandinavia called the Arctic cloudberry. Now, at all times in Russia, Arctic cloudberry was the most precious northern berry served at the Tsar tables. Even nowadays in the north, it is called the royal berry. In Scandinavian countries, cloudberry is now precious as gold. The villagers there venture into the hills each summer and handpick these wild berries. In fact, the Arctic cloudberry is known by the locals as Scandinavian gold because it is a beautiful golden color and it's got remarkable folklore behind it, boasting of amazing nutritional, medicinal, and weight loss properties. Arctic cloudberry is very special, and its singularity is revealed in everything. It ripens the other way around. In other words, most fruits are green or yellow, then ripen to turn dark in color, whereas the Arctic cloudberries are dark at first, but when they start to become ripe, they turn golden in color. And unlike other types of berries, it does not grow in clusters, but only one berry at a time on the stem of a shrub. In fact, the Arctic cloudberry is so beneficial in its nutritional and life-giving properties that in Finland, on the back of a Finnish €2 coin, is an imprint of the Arctic cloudberry. Now, how cool is that? Can you name another network marketing company where the flagship ingredient is on a country's currency? I've been at this over 20 years, and I've never seen that type of credibility or credence before. Now, what makes this berry so powerful, beneficial, and unique? And to answer that, you first have to understand the climate and the region of the world where it grows. Scandinavia is both harsh and beautiful. It's a land of extremes, severe, harsh, brutal winters that eventually give way to a beautiful summer in which a natural phenomenon occurs. For a period of 73 days in Scandinavia, the sun never sets. You can actually go outside at midnight during this remarkable period, which is called the Nordic summer, and the sun will still be shining, thus the term midnight sun. The Arctic cloudberry is an extraordinary fruit that grows only under the intense rays of this midnight sun. Only nature can produce these remarkable berries under these unique conditions. They only grow wild and cannot be cultivated. And because the Arctic cloudberry has a much shorter period to ripen, it must do its work quickly. Using the 73-day period of 24-hour sunlight, these berries burst forth and are loaded with potent amounts of key life-giving nutrients and in far higher concentrations than other fruits. The extremes in temperature and season make this berry the superstar of resistance that can equip your body with nutrient protection to achieve unprecedented wellness. Now, the Arctic cloudberry is a nutritional, medicinal, and weight loss whole food powerhouse, highly prized for its nutritional value. It's loaded with vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, omega oils, amino acids, phytonutrients, and superior antioxidants. It contains several hundred known life-protecting compounds. The Arctic cloudberry offers an extremely broad spectrum of health benefits, which include support of the immune system, cardiovascular system, respiratory system, nervous system, and digestive system. In addition, Arctic cloudberry has been shown beneficial for healthy brain function and in helping to support healthy blood sugar levels. It can also help with mental clarity, energy, mood enhancement, the healing of wounds, and it promotes healthy teeth and gums, as well as healthy skin, hair, and nails. It contains powerful cell-protecting antioxidants and is also antiviral, antimicrobial, and antiparasitic. Today, scientists and researchers continue to be amazed by the mighty nutrition available within this powerful berry, and because its benefits are so broad, it is a universally desirable product. In fact, the Arctic cloudberry has 3 times more vitamin C than oranges and more vitamin E than any other known fruit. And the results people are experiencing with Visi products as a result are life-changing. Now, there are plentiful studies available on PubMed.gov highlighting some of the research done on Arctic cloudberry and other Scandinavian superfruits. And while he endorses no specific product, world-famous television personality and cardio-physician Dr. Oz recently featured one of our ingredients on his show and wrote about it in his blog online. Visi has harnessed the power of the Arctic cloudberry along with several other impressive Scandinavian superfruits and created a proprietary formulation. And it is this formulation that is fused into the Visi products, making them unique in all the world. Visi is a category creator and first to market with the miraculous Arctic cloudberry and other Scandinavian superfruits. And this is a recipe for massive growth and presents a huge window of opportunity based on decades of proven history, as I shared with you just a few moments ago. If you've ever wanted to be in the right place at the right time just once in your life, you've struck gold. Scandinavian gold.